wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire.
Welcome in everybody to our HVRL truck series. We're at week 3 here, and we are at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Race Park, better known as IRP. I'm Sean Happick. Joined with me is Bryce Tucker. How you doing today, Bryce?
Never mind, 14.
I'm doing well. Wonderful Sunday. Got 45 drivers signed up for this race. Got 38 pit stalls, so it's if we can get all of them to join in here, it's going to be exciting to see who can qualify and get themselves a spot to race tonight. I'm looking forward to it. This truck series is always fun. Got a lot of good drivers, and you never know who's going to win. It's always an interesting week in trucks because got so many guys that can end up on the podium and get a victory.
Definitely. I mean, in this truck series, this kind of truck series is known for really having a lot of different winners. I think the lowest we've ever had was 9 before in our last 3 seasons here in truck. So
yeah, and you're talking 18 to 20 races.
Yeah, so very few. I think the most me, you, besides season 1,
Wilder.
We didn't have many people. Wilder. Those are the only guys that's ever won 3 in a season. So nobody's ever won more than 3 in a season besides season 1. We only had like 15, 20 trucks in season 1.
Right.
So, but once they started getting really full fields, here it is. So very competitive. We're in practice. We're going to have 160 laps tonight. Fuel shouldn't be an issue. They're getting about 50 laps on the tank. So tire wear, that's going to be a little different.
Yeah, tire wear for sure on this flat track. They've got enough to stretch them out, about 40 laps a set, but your stages are 48 and 96, so there's a little strategy there, so that'll be fun to watch.
Definitely.
They have force.
Yeah, I mean, this track is, I'm sorry, I'm trying to hit my race info because I don't know the exact. I know it's a shorter track. I'm not sure exactly.
Here, I can pull it up, I think.
I have it right now. There we are. It's a 0.67 mile, so it's bigger than half mile. The thing is, these corners are very flat, so there's not much banking to them at all. So you really can't go in too hot in these, and if you do, you're really going to slide up, and you're going to heat up those tires. So.
Last year we had a couple of really last truck season, a couple really consistent truck drivers. We had the one of Bobby Grady, and I think Ryan Seabolt was the other one that were consistently
Anthony Hall
running. Anthony Hall, number 37 of Anthony Hall, and they're both in here tonight.
A little recap of last season's IRP race. Bobby Grady, Anthony Hall was really the class of the field, and they got into it on some of the final laps. And Chris Weinerger was able to steal that win.
He said, "Thank you very much."
But I don't know if Travis George was involved in that, because we know I'm watching Travis George right now. I mean, he is a short track specialist, if you will. I would think. And they didn't talk about him much last season, so I don't know if he was around.
Well, yeah, Travis right now has the 3rd fastest practice lap at a 21:93. Now we know hot laps aren't everything, especially over the long haul and if it stays green. But you got Chris Romano, a newer driver to the truck series, right now has the fastest lap. He's a full 10th faster than anybody else, which is a significant amount.
That is quite a bit. I'll tell you what, let's get our truck season points leader in your trip Escrow if you can find him.
Let me take a look here. See if I could find him amongst all these drivers in here.
I'm looking for you.
Trenton.
I do not see Trenton.
He's not in a team chat. Bring Chris Romano up here.
Yeah.
He's got the fastest lap. Maybe he can tell us his secret. Chris, you're up here in the booth with Bryce and Sean. Just saw you got a blazing lap out there. Thought maybe you could tell us your secret about IRP and what you think.
Hey, how you guys doing? I've been around the bottom. I've been clipping the apron with my lefts a little bit just to help it turn, and seems like it's helping. It's just a little sketchy because if you clip the apron on your way out, then you're probably going to spin out. But it's Yeah, I mean, I've been running the bottom. I've seen guys running the top. I feel like that might be the move for like race trim, but for qualifying at least, I feel like the bottom has been working for me pretty well.
Any worry about having to qualify in tonight? I mean, it looks like we have 42 entries as of now. A couple more might trickle in, but with only 38 pit stalls, I mean, we're at least looking at 4 that's not going to be able to make the cut tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I guess the biggest worry I have is mainly, like I said, spinning out, coming out of the corner. Seems like 4 that happens most often for me at least, and then hitting the wall too, having your time disallowed without dick. So it's just I guess you got to just ride that fine line of being safe, but also trying to put a decent time down.
What do you think the suggestion is for a lot of people? Maybe just put down at least a qualifying lap, but then you can kind of go a little bit crazy on your second lap.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe try and come into the green if you feel like if you touch the wall or feel like you don't have a good enough run, you can always stop and reset too. But definitely one clean qualifying lap, and if you get that first one, you're happy with the time, then definitely try and send down the second one. I'd say that probably.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll look at that. And good luck tonight. Maybe you can get a good quali here, get some pole and some bonus points, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you here at the end.
Yes, sir. Sounds good. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
A nice little insight from Chris there to kind of get an idea what he's doing. I do like that low inside line most of the time. On this track, it's probably even benefits you even a little bit more because you don't have the banking really anywhere. It's just a matter of making it stick on that inside line without eating up the tires by going in too hot.
Yes, sir. Well, who else would you like to bring up?
Oh, let's take a look here. Let's see if we can find Drew.
Maybe
I never got a chance to talk to Drew.
Is Anthony Hall? Because we kind of griped at him to start getting in there. He is in there with the shell shockers.
Can you pull him up? Shell shockers. Oh, he's by himself. Look at that.
Yeah. You know what? Go and pull him up. Then we'll talk to Drew.
Anthony Hall, you're up here in the booth with Bryce and Sean. Thought we'd pull you up because last season in Truck Series, you and Bobby were the class of the field. You guys had a great race and kind of got into each other there a little bit at the end, and it was unfortunate. But how you feeling about tonight? This is obviously a different group. There's a lot of fast drivers in here. Were you able to get practice? All that good stuff.
Well, work was pretty hectic for me last week, so I didn't get a whole lot of practice, and there's a pretty big update that just came out this week, so we'll see how the grip levels and stuff all happen tonight. I feel like the top line's a little bit more popular than the bottom, like it was last year, so we'll just kind of see how things go.
All right, you're looking. I don't believe you're doing. I'm trying to remember the points. I can't remember, but you know about where you are in the points.
I'm not in the top 12. I know that. I haven't had great internet connection past couple weeks.
Oh, that's
so
right.
Hopefully that all changes tonight. I've made a few changes on my computer, so hopefully we got a little bit better frame rate and stuff. So.
Well, you are looking good. You're nothing showing up negative for anybody right now. So you know that could all change when we actually green flag here. But again,
Yeah.
like I asked, we just talked to Chris Romano out here as he holds the fastest lap right now. How you feeling about just qualifying in and probably not too nervous about that, or?
No, I'm not really nervous about qualifying in. I think I'm going to play it safe. I'm probably not going to try to go for pole or anything, just because we got so many people in here. Last thing I'd want is to smack the wall and not even make it into the race. But yeah, I know position's definitely going to matter a lot, I feel like, on this track. So
I think with your pace, you could go down and put just a good, clean, decent first lap, and then if it's a decent lap, then maybe you could push on the second one. But
that was
yeah,
my thought.
yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll let you go, man, and good luck. Hopefully, you can kind of repeat most of your race last season.
That's what we're aiming for.
And, and where is your teammates? I know
Yeah.
Matthew is not. Oh my God, are you okay?
Didn't see that car coming at all. I might have to go make a trip to the in-care health center there.
Well, you
Oh,
might. I know Matthew is busy watching his kiddo, so I don't think he's going to make it tonight. But where is Meacham and, well, Zachary Tyler? I guess he is in here. I see he's
That's how
running
Tyler
some
running
laps.
around.
Yeah. All right, well, maybe he'll get in there with you. Hopefully Meacham
Yeah.
shows up. I know he's up there in points, so.
Yeah, hopefully.
If not, all right, well, good luck, man. And hopefully we'll catch you here middle or end of the race.
All right, man, sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Anthony.
Thank you.
All right, we'll let this minute run down. We'll get right back with y'all as soon as qualifying starts here.
Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire.
All right, here we are back live. We will see. Well, there's Anthony Hall, one of our quicker guys last season. He's about to go out on track, so we will watch him. Pull up the tower here. So also got Tim Taylor out on track now. He was one of the guys that was not able to make the cut. So hopefully he was rolling right around the cut line on practice. So hopefully he's able to get him a decent lap in. All right, well, Tim doesn't want no part of racing on this race, looks like. So let's go to KT here. Oh, looks like KT's done.
Travis George is sitting on pole right now.
Go Anthony Hall's put one in. Oh, there we go. There Tim started. I guess he was doing the whole warm-up lap. Oh, gets a little loose there. So he's going to hurt a little bit. We'll see where he gets. Yeah, definitely not a good time for him. Chris is on his way around now. He's already in 8th position. Finished well last season. Looks like that's it for him.
Got Bobby Grady's going around for his second.
Oh, there's Danny
And Bobby-
getting loose there. Shame for Danny, and Danny's right on the cut line. What's he gonna do now? And Bobby in the pole now. Bobby Grady up to the pole position.
Oof. 1/100th of a second.
Danny Gross got sideways. He has to pick it back up and get going again. I hope that wasn't his. It does not look like that was his second lap. So that was his first lap. So now he's got to really be careful because he does not have a time right now as we're watching him go around in 1 and 2.
Yeah, same thing happened to Ryan Siebold. I'm not sure Ryan Siebold's going to get in. Ooh, Danny hit the wall there. Is that going to nullify his lap?
That might nullify his lap. That is going to be a shame if it does. Let's find out. Danny's going to be able to get a time down.
But nullified his lap.
Danny is not going to get a time down. No, Danny is
33-37, but
he's in 37th because these other guys haven't qualified. So,
yeah,
33 is not good. That's going to go with his first lap. He's probably not going to make the race here.
Yeah, who's out on track right now?
I got Dustin Bloodworth right now, and Andrew Holler.
Noah Till.
Kind of looking at both of them. Kean Fry as well. Got some good drivers out there right now.
John Shields is out there.
Yep, Danny
right
Gross
now we've got
Danny Gross is on the bubble right now.
We got Bobby Grady, Travis George, KT McCann are your top
Dustin
3 drivers
Bloodworth
right now.
Is up to 28th. That does remove Danny from the session.
Drew Holleran is on track as well.
We have Tim Taylor. We have Tim Taylor in 29th. He's not going to make the session either. Kean Fry jumps up into 28th. Drew Holleran jumped up into 3rd there. Dustin Bloodworth improved on his second lap and now in 21st position. Let's see if Kean Fry here can jump up. Ryan Stevenson, I guess he had a null and void lap himself. There we go. Kean Fry in 24th. John Shields is about all right. It looks like Patrick joined the season session, but it looks like he's not going to get lapped down. So let's see how much time we have left on the ticker.
17 seconds.
Okay. Well, it looks like Nathan Woods, Tim Taylor, Danny Gross, Ryan Stevenson, and Patrick Camburn are not going to make the field tonight. Nathan Woods, a pretty quick driver. Tim Taylor can do good. Ryan Stevenson is quick. Danny Gross is pretty quick too. And
Well,
Camburn
looks like
didn't get a time down, so.
Looks like Nathan Woods is going to be our final driver on the grid at 38th, and then Tim Taylor came in at 39th.
Oh, there it is. It did switch it for me. You are right. Sorry. So Tim Taylor, Danny Gross. Oh, Lucas Bray, because he came in.
Yep.
Looks like last minute. Yep, I didn't have to see him up there. So Tim Taylor, Danny Gross, Lucas Bray, Patrick Camburn, and Ryan Stevenson will not be able to make the field. Our race control will get our drivers meeting done, so we'll take a short break, let that get done, and we will come back as soon as we're ready to grid.
I want to give him a few. Want to extend the time.
Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HV
All right, we're going to try to time this right for our race control. I'll go ahead and go over the starting lineup here. Starting on pole, seasoned veteran here of the series. Good showing last season before he got tangled up on the last lap, Mr. Bobby Grady. He's definitely going to need some of these points. Hopefully he can have a good finish tonight. Travis George, another one in need of a good finish here. Starting outside pole here in second place. Good job, Travis George. KT McCann had internet connections. He wasn't able to even qualify last week. Had to use a provisional. So he definitely needs another good finish to get up there in points as well. Starting P3. Chad Bass, a surprising newcomer here. Fifth or sixth in total points, I believe. And here he finds himself qualifying in fourth. Drew Holloran, guy that moved up from ARCA, showing great speed here in the truck series, starting P5. Anthony Hall, always quick on these short tracks. Looking for him. This is going to be a slobber knocker of a race, I'm telling you right now. As long as we get to stay green, there's some quick guys that really would do very well at these short tracks. Shane Williams is another one there. Great job for him, starting in 7th. Nick DeTraglia in 8th. Bailey Walker in 9th. Chris Romano was having a little bit of internet troubles. He messaged me, but he's starting 10th. We won't click on him. Chris Weiniger won last season here at IRP, starting here in 11th. Noah Tills, already a winner here this season. Going to start P12. Josh Rebel in 13th. Daniel Everly in 14th. Nathan Murray in 15th. Stanley Hill in 16th. Trenton Bestgrove, our Truck Series point leader, is starting in 17th. Starting in 18th is James Edwards Jr. Dad Miller in 19th. Justin Shoemate in 20th. Dustin Bloodworth in 21st. Braden Deany in 22nd. Well, I screwed up everything, Braden. There we go. Randy Post in 23rd. Kean Fry in 24th. Andre Carvalho in 25th. Kale Dees in 26th. Brad Dorr in 27th. Eli Stack in 28th. Kyle Rogers in 29th. It's a good looking truck, Kyle. Corey Moore in P30th. Zachary Tyler in 31st. He was our other winner of the Truck Series so far. James Bolka in 32nd. Ryan Seabolt in 33rd. 34th is David Woods. Aaron Boat is 35th. Gregory Vadnez is 36th. John Shields in 37th. Nathan Woods in 38th. And that was our last qualifier that was qualifying in. The people that unfortunately did not make it this race for this season is Tim Taylor, Danny Gross, Lucas Bray, Patrick Camburn, and Ryan Stevenson.
Happy I accidentally removed Bobby. Dang it. He's our pole setter. He's trying to clear out the racers, and I don't know how to get him back in.
All right. Well, one moment while we figure that out real quick, and we'll be right back.
Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Lights flash bright as we.
All right, guys, a little technical difficulty. We had to make another session as we accidentally removed our pole sitter. Not very fair for him, so I'm having to make another session there. Everybody's getting in. We have the grid pre-made already, so we will we'll get with y'all as soon as we get everybody loaded in. Probably about 5-10 minutes.
Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Sorry for that. We have another session up. We're going to get going here in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, we're going to get rid of this practice. Do you want to pull anybody up? Let's go and pull Chris up. We haven't got to talk to Chris there, Mr. Tucker. Let's talk to him, see how he feels for this last 2 minutes that we have.
Chris, you're up here in the broadcast booth with Danny, Sean, and Bryce. Thank you guys for your patience. How you feeling? What do you expect tonight?
I feel pretty good. Practice and my qualifying went well. Optimistic that everybody will take it easy, but prepared for it to be a little chaotic and try and keep my truck clean for the evening.
Yep, that's going to be key on this short track with 160 laps. Tire strategy is going to be important. So we know you have the ability to keep the tires underneath you. So we'll see how it works out for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I love visiting this track. Second time for the truck series, but this is my home track. I grew up about 20-30 minutes from here.
Well, Sean, you got anything for Chris? Get this party started?
Nope, I'm good, man. Just tell all the drivers we have about 30 seconds till we advance to gridding, and tell everybody to grid pretty quick, Chris.
Okay, will do.
All right. Well, hopefully we get to talk to you here a little later, man.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, 30 seconds. We get this thing going.
All right.
Now.
Yeah, they are. They're out there spinning donuts. That's actually pretty good by the 29 and the 8 there. Well,
get the fun out now.
All right, did you already go over the driver's meeting?
Yep.
All right, we'll tell them we'll go here in about 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Yep, 2 minutes. Grid in 2 minutes. Give us a chance to go over our race info one more time. Here we are at the Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. We are at Truck 3. We are at week 3 of our HVRL Truck Series. Tonight we have 160 laps. They'll have 3 extra tire sets, 1 fast pair, and stages will be at 48.96, I believe. Fuel they have in the trucks will make stage. I believe they're about 50, 52 or so. So shouldn't be a problem on fuel. All in all, it should be a good race. 67 degrees, 68 degree track temp. I mean, it's about as favorable conditions as one would hope for. And as you see our top 12 on our grid here. Go. You see any notables, surprise that are up there or down there, Mr. Bobby?
You had Ryan Seabolt didn't qualify well. He's the driver to watch for down towards the bottom there in 31st. There's a lot of fast drivers in here. I mean, it'll be interesting. I think we'll see how everybody does in terms of staying clean those first 5 to 10 laps and just kind of get into a rhythm.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was telling the audience before was if this ends up being a like a green flag race. Like it's going to be a slobber knocker because there is a bunch of quick guys out here tonight that are
Yep.
all close to each other.
These guys are gridded up, ready to go.
Yeah. Oh, everybody's gridded?
I'll double check one more
'Cause if
time
not,
here.
we
but
have
looks
30
like
seconds. Looks like Chris Mono and Braden are not on the field. It looks like to me. 10 seconds.
Yeah, Chris's internet's just kicking them in and out.
All right, let's start this grid up. Finally here at IRP. Watch these guys roll out here. Joined with us is Danny Gross, one of the guys that was not able to make the grid. What happened to you, Danny?
On the first lap, just coming off 2, got a little too hot, spun around. So luckily where I spun, I was able to get up to speed, but scuffed the wall a little bit coming off 2, and that just ruined my night.
Yeah, we saw you hit that wall and thought instantly right there that's going to make that an invalid lap, and it sure did. That really hurt you. I mean, good for these guys. It takes a driver with pace out of the lobby, but it stinks for you. What
Yeah.
we got you up here in the booth with us for however long you want.
Yeah, looking forward to actually watching it from up in the broadcast booth and just seeing what these guys can do tonight.
Yeah, do you have your eyes on any? Do you have a favorite out there?
I mean, I do. Like, obviously, I'd like to see Brad Dorr do something tonight, one of my teammates. See Aaron Volk move up through the field. But my eyes are on KT tonight. Looked like he has the pace right now. And let's see what he can do for the long haul,
Yeah.
though.
These guys are getting ready to go green here. Pace car's off. Bobby's got control of the field.
Green flag, green flag.
We're green, boys.
Heck yeah. Here underneath the lights.
Oh, and the 86 is spun out.
Oh,
We already got an
already.
accident.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh yeah.
Stanley.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yep, and it looks like
God.
KLD's too. We'll have to go back and look at this right away. Here's KLD's. We'll go ahead and play this. See if this is where it happens here. Right off the go. Oh, it looks like
Heavy damage there.
Yeah, Kale just was trying to. Looks like he timed it instead of being on the bumper of the 54 and going when he goes.
Well, also
it looks like that,
Everly.
Yeah, it looks like Stanley's already spun by then, so we'll have to go back and look at the Stanley on that one.
Everly missed a shift or something.
Ah, did he?
So yeah,
That's
something
a
happened.
shame. There we go. They're going. We'll watch this in real speed here. Oh yeah, clearly. Okay, yeah, that maybe wasn't killed easy in. On that, he was probably just trying to. Well, he still had to miss Randy, and because he didn't time it right and had to miss Randy, he ended up getting a little X himself on Stanley Hill there. Here we go. Got those two guys are going to have to get away around here. That is the one thing about the short tracks. If you go in for a pit, because this is kind of a long pit for such a short track, if you're at the end of the field and get 4 tires, you're probably going to go a lap down. And a lot of people are going to wonder why. How did I go a lap down? I wasn't a lap down. But you just don't. If you're at the end of the field in the single file line with 38 cars, it's just like you're not going to have time to really pit and take tires.
Yeah, you're talking. What 0.6 of a mile is this track? Is one lap?
Yeah, then yeah, and if you're at the lap, if you're at the end of the field, I mean, this whole thing is track in single file, probably half a lap, 3/4 of a lap. So you only have a half a lap to get into your pit stall, change all the tires, and get out before the pace car. So track position here is really key. You see, just like Randy Post there, almost he went in and he was up there, almost got caught a lap down there.
Well, we got 38 trucks in here. We got a small track. And you can see what can happen there. It's just a guy either missed a misshift or something happened there on that restart. Let's see if we can get a better restart here as the pace car ducks off into pit road. It looks like Travis George has control of the field now with his teammate Bobby on the outside of him.
Yeah, I don't know if there are. This might be all in green. Is there a restart
Green,
zone?
green,
Oh, there is a restart zone right there between those lines.
Travis got a good jump.
He
Caught
did
Bobby
got a
kind of.
good jump, yeah. Hopefully it gets real good. And I'm really curious to see what Drew Holleran is really going to be like. I mean, we know he does like the intermediates, and we know he likes super speedways. I'm not sure if I've really seen him on a lot of short tracks, so. Here we are watching Drew, and Drew is at Shane Williams battling now with Shane on the outside there.
Yeah, he's got Anthony Hall just in front of him too. That's a good measuring stick. We know Anthony's pretty quick on this track. We talked about it. He had great success here last season. Ooh, as the 18 just touches the 95.
Yeah, right along on the roof with Drew right now. Got the dashboard up, see if they shift down any, but it looks like he's electing to stay in third this whole way here. Looks like he's rolling about 100 miles an hour in these corners, getting up to about 130 before you got to get on the brakes pretty hard.
Oh,
Here we are.
We got a caution.
We have a caution right now on the, see where that's from. Looks like David Woods maybe was involved in that. We'll go back and look at this. Say Woods going on the inside. Oh, yep, he just turns to stay off him a little bit. It's like he's turned sideways. Ooh, everybody's able to stay off him and stay clean. Very good for everybody.
Yeah, I think
Driving by the guys.
Woods, did he get touched or did he just get loose
No.
trying to stay away from everybody?
No, I think he just got loose, trying not to creep up.
Touch the 15.
Yeah, yep, I think he got loose right there.
Yeah, he just got a little arrow wash, or tough to say. Tough to say. He definitely spun out, just trying to stay away from traffic there. And I mean, good for him for not wanting to get into the 15 there, but too bad that he spun. Luckily, no damage. Everybody stayed off of him. Good racing, guys. Stanley Hill's our lucky dog.
Here we go. I'm not sure how many we have now. I know Braden was able to get back on the field, and it looks like he is on the lead lap. So he might be able to get his lucky dog as soon as he came out of the pits when he finally joined the grid. And it looks like Chris is finally out on track. So
Romano's able to get in.
yep. Oh, yep. And it looks like it's only showing that he's one lap down.
And I think Braden got back in too.
Mm-hmm.
And Braden's on the lead lap.
Yep. Yep. Braden's on the lead lap, and it looks like Chris was able to get in, and he's the only one lap down. So another accident happens, which I'm sure probably will here.
Anybody watching this broadcast, I highly advise, if you can, to plug your computer into the Ethernet and don't run Wi-Fi for iRacing.
Never run Wi-Fi for iRacing.
Do not run Wi-Fi for iRacing.
You definitely lose.
Even
half
if
your
you got
internet right away.
Yep. Even if you've got great internet, you gotta find a way. I mean, even if you get a 100-foot Ethernet cable, it's better. It's not going to change any performance. Roll that thing up and put it in the closet when you're not racing if you have to. But man, that thing's got a string across your mom's kitchen floor and cross dad on the couch, down the steps to your computer. Hey, it is what it is. Plug that thing in. Looks like we're going to get ready to go green here.
Green, green, green.
Yep. And Travis with a great start. Didn't mean to cut you off there, Danny.
Oh, you're good. There's Bobby. Ooh,
Oh,
spinning,
in the nine.
spinning coming into.
KT already spun. I don't know what happened to KT. I just saw he got loose. It doesn't look like he got a lot of damage there. Happy you with us?
I am. I'm here. I'm here. I'm just trying to.
Oh, he got tapped. He got tapped by Hall. I think it was Hall.
Yep. It was
Yep,
37
Anthony
and
Hall.
Paul.
Go back and look. Go
Um,
and turn this up to.
Looked
blue
like somebody
here.
just stayed away.
I mean, I don't think Anthony knew KT was going to come down that much. It's kind of a racing deal if I'm looking at it from Anthony's perspective.
Yeah, we're on KT now as they go in there. Yeah, I mean it's kind of no. I think definitely Anthony Hall came up if we're looking at the blimp view, and just collected KT a little bit. Hopefully he was able to stay out of some stuff there. Probably not too much damage. Can definitely get that done. Maybe one more X, 2 X's there, little incidents. Other than that, guys were able to keep it together. Okay.
Sounds like there might be some transmission issues for the 66.
He must be running a H pattern.
Yeah, and just hitting those marks wrong. But good job of the guys staying off them in the back.
These guys do pretty good at, especially the series. Hey, and there's Chris Romano getting his lap back though. That is huge for him. And to see now KT is a lap down. It doesn't take much to go a lap down these really short tracks.
Him and Braden Denny's a lap down, so you're right. Doesn't take too long to go a lap down if you're in the pits.
It does not. Like I said, especially if you're at the end of the field. I mean, you're already 3/4 of a lap down from the leaders. Here they go, starting to stack up 2 by 2 here. As we will get ready to go green this lap. People are going to have 2 starts. Here we go. We have 38 on track tonight, only rendering about 20 though, just to save some frames here.
Hey, we still got the 2 same trucks out front. You got Travis has control of the field with Bobby, his teammate, right next to him on the outside. He's getting ready to go green. Here we go.
Great pull for Travis George there. Bobby's pulled right back behind him and taking off.
All right, boys, let's see if we can get some good green flag laps here.
Here we go, looking at 28 of Bailey Walker right now as Nick is getting really close to through right there. Bailey started in 9th, currently in 10th. Not much movement really goes on. These short tracks, he's really looking low to try to get around Chris, but Chris is getting a better run off those corners, going up a little bit higher. And there's Trent Besgrove right behind Chris, our truck's point leader right now. There in 11th.
Currently sitting in 11th. Yep.
Looking pretty good for him, even if he finishes anywhere near there. Oh, as Bailey almost came up a little bit too much on Chris, but that was able to worked out just so. Better view there, Trent Besgrove on the roof cam.
Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey stripped up just a little bit on these corners. But I think it's going to end up eating up his tires. And Trent's really
Absolutely.
Trent's
Then
working
we got
Chris right now. But we'll see if he can stick this bottom here. Is what he needs to do. But you got to be careful. It's so flat there at the bottom.
I talked in the podcast before the race that watch out for Travis George. He's leading the race. And then
Yeah.
Bobby's always good at short tracks. It's just a matter can he do it
Hits
for
the
the
wall
whole
a
race.
little bit coming out
Yes.
of corner 4.
Yeah, he was leaving some of his paint there for the racetrack.
Trying to move that wall out. It doesn't work. Tried it too much. Sorry.
Looks like Trenton just tucked in behind Chris. That's one of the that's something you have to contemplate with yourself when you're racing. Do you want to continue to push side by side, door to door, bumper to bumper, or just kind of fall in line? Don't allow those tires to take too much abuse, because when you're fighting someone for multiple laps, it gets hard on those tires.
Right. Well, both these guys really need some points, the guys that are in 1 and 2. So if they can get this stage and get some stage points, I'm sure that'll work them in the right directions. But they really need a good finish here by the end of tonight. But we have Travis George leading, Bobby Grady here in second, Chad Bass holding his own there in third, with Shane Williams close behind. The whole gaggle of cars between third and sixth, it looks like. Oh, it looks like Nick tried to push it a little bit on the inside there. Got sideways, was able to collect it, was able to stay out, but fortunately, I believe he lost about 2 spots there.
Almost lost it there to Drew.
We reload all these paints, make sure we got the right paints on. See a bunch of white trucks out there right now.
Bobby and Travis are just kind of
There's a caution.
There's a caution.
There we go. Let's see what happens.
Looks
here.
like 47
Yeah,
came over the
Justin-
comms. He said he was sorry.
It looks like Justin Shoemate was involved in that one. Here we are on Justin Shoemate. We'll play this, see what happens.
Oh, 47 maybe was down on him.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I just don't know if he knew. I mean, he had no shoemate was there, I would think, but just one of those things where you try to stay off the wall, and then you just kind of overcorrect here. You can watch these running lines here. Justin Shoemate there on the bottom with the 47 of. Is that Woods?
Nathan Murray.
Oh, Nathan Murray. Yeah, I mean, it looks like kind of Shoemate
That's-
comes up a little bit, but
Shoemate does come up a little bit on him. He's got plenty of track down below him.
he's probably expected Murray to track out towards the wall a little bit, but
Yeah.
definitely can't assume here, especially on these short tracks. I mean, somebody's going to be everywhere. Well, now we are about 30 laps, and
KT's getting his lap back now.
We're
Gonna have
11 takers for pit road? No.
no, fuel shouldn't be an issue. Y'all were getting about 50, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But how many cautions they've had now? I would have been the one that came down, got fuel only, and ran it.
But then you're giving up all your stage points for stage 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're in the back,
But if you're in the back, yes, you can do that, but then you're not going to be able to take tires, or else you're just going to lose all the positions. So, yeah, it's kind of tricky. I don't think you're going to get many pitters right now. Trying to see who we have a lap down. We're down to 30th. And nobody's a lap down yet. Let's see. Looks like Braden is 1 lap down. He's the only one a lap down. So, like Mr. Tucker said, KT got his lap back here, so he'll be on the lead lap. And our stage is 48, I believe, correct?
48 and 96.
48.96. Looks like we'll go green here on lap 32. So about 16 laps here to stage 1. Let's get these guys settled in here.
Pace car pulled off. Going to go green.
Really want to see these guys on the kind of a longer run.
Yeah, they started. They had something going there. Here we go, Travis and Bobby again. Travis jumps out.
All right,
Decent
Bobby
start.
got a little bit better jump this time.
He did for sure.
Thanks. Oh, yeah, there he goes. Yeah, definitely going to take over second now. I didn't know if he was going to be able to get that position from
Woo!
Chad Bass there. Shane Williams kind of.
Shane got a little sideways there, dude. He got a little squirrely.
Yeah, Shane kind of was trying to stay off the wall and almost got into Chad Bass there. But
All right, boys. Thanks for letting me be up in the broadcast booth. Was looking forward to next week at Auto Club.
Yeah. Thanks for
Well,
jumping in with us for a little bit.
Auto Club, our Truck Series tournament will start next week. Be important to be a part of that. See who you're matched up with next week.
Just looking forward to it.
Hall currently in fifth. They're being chased by Noah Tills. Behind him in seventh is Drew Holloran. Josh Rebel having a good race right now. Trenton working his way up. He's on the rear of Josh Rebel. They're battling for 8th and 9th. Nicky Traglia is right behind him, and just outside the top 10 and 11th is Chris Weiniger. Go. These guys are getting some good laps down right now. Might have to
Yes, they
start worrying about their tire wear if we stay green the rest of these next 10 laps. But we've had quite a few cautions, so their tires probably not going to be too terrible unless they really just been drifting up that track and going in too hot in corners.
Yeah, we have Bobby and Travis are out here, decent distance from them, and Shane in third. Kind of watching the two of them. Their lines are similar, but about a full lane apart from each other.
Yeah, I think these guys are starting to just kind of calm down a little bit, kind of feeling out the track, and I think that's why they're just putting down a little bit smoother laps. They're starting to get a little bit separated here. Let's look at the old track map. So, yeah, I mean, Travis is only about a third of a lap back from lapping, starting to get
We're on lap
37.
42. We're gonna be, yeah, we could come into the end of our stage here pretty soon.
Yep, just 7 to go here. Well, I guess 5 to go, really, but. Watch Travis George. His laps tick off quick as he has about over almost a second lead on Bobby. So Bobby's really going to have to. But Bobby has
Oh,
a second. And
hold
a
on
half
to his
lead on
shoemate.
him.
Woo-wee. Sorry, saw that on my screen. Shoemate did a
Able to
great.
save it off. Pits are closed.
Yeah.
Pits are closed. I think,
Justin
right?
Shoemate,
No,
great
not
job of
yet.
saving that. Not quite.
Yeah.
Justin Shoemate, great job. If you watch this back, really, really good.
Well, Bobby and Travis are definitely the class of the field tonight. They have over George has over a second lead on Grady, and Grady has over a second and a half lead on third place. So after that, everybody's kind of stacked up.
Yep.
They're doing well there.
2 to stage. Pits are closed. Yep.
Yep, right here. The pits are closed. Nobody can pit right now. It's just 2 to stage. See how we'll finish here.
I gotta find our leader. This is gonna happen fast.
I'm on the leader. It's fine.
You got it?
No, I'm on the leader. I'm just watching for you. I was going to let you know he just crossed for 1 lap to go here. Travis George going into turn 3 here. Stage 1 winner here in week 3 at IRP. There it is, Travis George. Yep, Travis George there. Yes, sir. So we'll call that lap 48 on the books. As soon as they cross will be 48, really, or finish 48, so. Here we go, Travis George there. Bobby Grady finishing P2, get some decent stage points. So will Shane Williams. Anthony Hall in 4th. Noah Tills in 5th. Drew Holler in at 6th. Josh Revel in 7th. Nick DeTraglia in 8th. Trenton Besgrove in 9th. And Bailey Walker in 10th. Unfortunately, Chris was in the 11th. The first person out of getting any stage points. Here they go, coming in the pit. It's our little tricky.
So, yeah, you got a lot of trucks navigating pit road.
Yeah, is what it is on one of these little short tracks. But now you're going to see some of these back guys here, as we will see a lot of those back guys there. See, some are going to get trapped, and these guys are going to get on the comms and wonder why they were a lap down.
Yeah.
So. See Dustin Bloodworth there is still in the pits, trying to follow our pace car here. There we go, pace car going in 3. Looks like Daniel Everly is going to be our new leader there. KLD's unfortunately going to go a lap down. Somebody got their lucky dog or their wave around. They stayed out. That's good on him. All right, where does Bobby find himself? His pit car.
He was out on track, and then I saw him go down on the apron.
They are trying to get situated here still.
I'll be back 1 second.
Green flag, green flag. The yellow flag is out.
There we go. The field was definitely not lined up and ready to go. Someone should have told him ahead of time, but we'll go ahead and fix that and get that corrected here. So Daniel Everly now. Definitely want to see these guys pit cycle here. Yeah, so Daniel Everly did pit. A lot of these guys did pit here. They were just able to get out and probably didn't take any tires if I had to guess. Yeah, they may have just took 2 or none. They might feel like it's going to be kind of a caution race here. But definitely some bonus points for Daniel Everly getting the lead a lap. And behind him we have Zachary Tyler, which was a Daytona winner in week 1. James Edwards behind him, Brian Seabolt in 4th, and Travis George in 5th. All right, here we go, 1 to green. Hope we get our race control back up in here. Here we go. Going green. Daniel Everly has the field here. Zachary Tyler on his outside. James Edwards right behind there on the inside. See if Everly can get a good jump here.
Green flag, green flag.
Not bad, but Zachary Tyler is able to stay up with him really well. Really good jump. They should be able to pull off here. But you will have our guy that's been dominating the race, Travis George, there on the outside of James Edwards. He's going to try to work his way around, but he's going to have to come around traffic, and there we are. We have Nathan Woods. It looks like he got himself into a little incident. We'll go back and look at that here. I believe that's the 88 of Nathan Woods. There is it just breaks loose on him there. Probably fresh tires, just breaks loose. Doesn't look like anybody else got caught up in that, so that's good. All right, Bryce, you finally back?
Yeah, I am just trying to corral the drivers a little bit.
All right, here we are back. Get ready to go green again. As we were talking about earlier, just some of these drivers are a lap down. We already have 5 or 6 drivers a lap down. They'll probably watch the broadcasts back again, hear me say it time and time again. But when there's single file with 38 cars on a lap, and you're at the end of the field, you're already 3/4 of a lap behind, and by the time you pit, you're probably going to go a lap down. So you have to really use pitch strategy with 2 tires, no tires.
Green, green.
Here we go, going green, going green. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, they saved it. Whew.
Here we go. Daniel Everly take off. But Travis George already gets a great jump and already up to 3rd now.
Ryan Seabolt qualified towards the bottom of the pack. Oh, we got a caution, maybe 95, and keeps it straight. 47 spinning, maybe.
Oh, and collects Bobby in that. Oh, Bobby's getting in that. Everybody's going, though. Everybody's saying going. 47 is backwards, though.
Sorry, it's caution, there it is.
Okay, I say, but he got turned back around there.
Yeah, he.
But just not enough time, I guess, to be able to get turned around there. So we were able to watch that. There we go. And we watch these pace cars with these guys pitting. You'll see the guys at the back. I mean, you can see how long the line is. I will pull up the track map for everybody to see here. So you can see on the track map, see, we're a half a lap. The 32nd place car is a half a lap back already on these short tracks. So just something these guys have to learn about short track racing is you really have to pull out some strategy if you're at the back of the field and want to pit. Track position is key on these short tracks, especially if they start getting the run of cautions like we're having right now. So see, here we go. Josh Revel decided to pit. I'm not sure from where from, but he's in 28th right now. We'll watch him. See what he decides to do. Probably just trying to get some damage done, maybe some fuel. But you have almost no time to pit and get tires here. Look, the pace,
Pace
see,
car.
The pace car's about to get him. In the pace car. Oh, there he is. See, he just beat it out right now. And he was just in there, staying in there as long as he could to get some damage done. So that's what I'm saying. You don't. There's not much. There's not much time. So I think Everly and some of these guys like Seabolt, Gregory, James Edwards really made a great move, and they had really quick pit stops. So they probably decided not to take tires, which probably isn't a bad move as much yellows as we have been having. And we have KT.
I was just going to ask, where's KT at now?
He's in 7th right now. He's worked his way up. He's worked his way up all the way into 7th now. Some of our heavy hitters. Bobby Grady is in 25th. Zachary Tyler in 24th. Chad Bass 21st. Chris Romano, after that rough start he had, being one of the quickest in practice, being a lap down, not be able to connect. Looks like he's in 19th. Kean Bryan 18th. Anthony Hall in 14th. Trent Bescrow, our points leaders, in 13th. But then, yeah.
And pace car's off. Everly's got control here. Let's see what kind of jump he gets on George. George has been dominating this race all night.
Green, green, green.
Not a bad jump. I'm curious to see if Travis Seabolt got a really good jump, though. See if
Travis likes that upper line. This is what he's been running even when he's out by himself up front. So he's perfectly okay with where he's at.
Oh, what's back there? Got a little contact there in the back. Looks like they will clean that up. Watch Travis try to work this outside here.
Going 3 wide's a little sketchy. Yep, 29's.
Who was trying to go 3 wide? Zachary Tyler there.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go back and watch that here. I think he just gained too much speed on Bloodworth there. Really had to check it up. Might have gone. Or did Nick come up there a little bit? I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, looks like just he got off the wall, bounced off it. Nick was coming up a little bit as well, and yeah, it looks like Nick hits the wall pretty hard, as does Zachary Tyler. A little bit of damage done. Could probably get done. Probably not meatballed, but unfortunately you can't get hardly anything
What
done on these
did
short
anything
tracks.
happen to? Yeah, did anything happen to Travis George there?
Not that I see.
No. Okay. He just had a message on the driver's chat. Had to disable one driver's chat.
Well, that happens when they get a little too chippy. It's short track racing. I mean, you can't expect nothing less. Always short track racing, man. Tempers are always going to flare in the short track stuff. So, but no reason to get upset. Most good drivers always work their way right back up there. And good thing is we have a nice easy track coming up at Auto Club next week. Truck 41 of Brady's finally getting his lap back again.
Well, we've had one pretty good green flag run. I think these guys are due for one here. Let's see if they can get this thing started and get to the end of the second stage under green. What do you think, Happy? You think they can do it?
I think they can, because we already seen a good run before. They just have to settle back down. These guys are just trying to get all the positions they can, and they don't have to. We have a lot of laps left, so I mean we're only on 72 laps, so we're not even halfway yet. But our next stage is at, what was it, 96?
96.
Yeah, 96.
Yeah, 96.
See if Bobby can maybe work his way back up there and get some more stage points. But Bobby doesn't really need to worry about stage points. He needs to worry about track position.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him on his pit stop.
I think a lot of people did not just. I think they didn't take tires.
Take four.
Yeah, or
Yep,
at least
and
four.
our pace car's off. It looks like Travis George once again has control of the field. Gonna get ready to go green here.
Green, green,
In
green.
the restart zone there, Travis George gets a really good start there. Got the lead again. All to himself. Already hears some wrecking going on in the back.
Oh, big wreck, big wreck, big wreck.
Sad went off. Here we go. Let's see what happened here. The 81 just checks up. I don't why he slowed up or he missed a gear with Thad Miller. I don't know what happened there. But that totally. Oh my, yeah, it's a big one. Break. Everybody breaking as much as they could. Let's go in the cockpit and see what happened. Here's
I'm
the
gonna have a little meeting with these guys.
He definitely missed a gear. Let's find out, dude. Everybody can hear. Looks like he went, either got on the clutch or shifted back down. Yeah, but then just gets rear-ended. He doesn't go, and everybody thinks he's going to go. And one little mistake like that creates a mess. Well, Chris, you're up here in the booth with old Sean and Bryce, although Bryce is away right now. But how's your race going? It looks like you're barely moving up. Every 20 laps, you might gain a position or so.
Yeah, kind of stagnant back here. I've had a couple of near misses, but so far everything's going well. Hoping that these guys can get things cleaned up a little bit so that we can get into a rhythm on the track. It's always nice on these short tracks, be able to get a nice run and everybody get into a rhythm of things. So hopefully it'll calm down.
It's definitely a rhythm track for sure. Well, we'll get you down there. So we about to go green, but good luck to you, man.
All right, thanks.
Here we are.
Pace cars off. Travis George once again, control of the field. As we get ready to go green.
Green flag, green flag.
Travis, that's about as good as a jump as you could get.
It looks like Thad downshifted on accident, and it looks like that's what caused that mess. By the way, on that restart.
Yeah. Restarts have been a little bit of a challenge tonight, but I got faith these guys can get it together.
Yeah, they just have to be careful not to go in too hot. If you go in too hot and refuse to lift, then you're going to drift up. If you get on it too early, you can really get loose and spin. So, like Chad Bass here, it's on the roof cam here, Chad Bass, that nice paint job there. He's having a hard time. Probably kind of hard to pass, especially when they're too wide. You just kind of have to go with the faster guy. He chooses to start going with Bobby here. It's probably a wide choice, but Bobby's kind of stuck behind Key and Fry right now.
He is.
There we go.
But he's worked himself up to 14th place now.
There we go. Oh, looks like Bobby went in a little hot. Oh, we got a little loose. Reckon Trenton, keep it right. Yep. Looks like they're able to keep everything going. Good job. Back up front. Yeah, Travis George. Got Bobby up there. Looks like he's not having much competition. You see quite the gap. Crew in here.
Get these cars to kind of single file out a little bit here, or these trucks, I should say. Oof. Truck back there getting a little sideways. A little loose, I should say.
Looks like we're always getting these decent runs here right at the end of the stage.
Trucks are wrapped around 2/3 of the track now.
It does not take long for that.
Uh-oh, Bass into the wall. He keeps it on the track, keeps it going. Good job, Mr. Chad.
The yellow flag is
Oh.
out.
Ooh, there we go.
Didn't see
Oh.
that.
I feel like I heard an engine go. Braden.
Braden blew her up.
Maybe.
Done it deliberate. Name it. You done it deliberate.
Let's see here.
Oh man,
Oh, yeah, it definitely gets below that yellow line. You definitely don't want to be down there.
yeah, you don't want to be down there because I think he comes off that yellow line. Braden, you just got to give the guy next to you a little bit of room.
Yeah, as he's going in way too hot on that flat. Oh my. Yeah.
He
was
just
driving.
he just came too far up the track.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. That was definitely his truck. Hopefully he has the fast pair left. If not, that's going to be all he wrote. So now we'll watch. A lot of these guys are going in the pit again. We'll watch this track map here. It's our leader here, Travis George. Romano getting his lap back. There it is, Travis George led 69 laps so far. Nice. So here we are. Let's see. 33rd and 32nd are going to get lapped. Dustin Bloodworth. Okay, Trent got out. Bloodworth definitely is going to get lapped there, unfortunately.
I show Bloodworth as the first truck off the lead lap.
Yes, well, he just got lapped now coming out of the pits.
Okay. And then you have Bolka and Nathan Murray are both a lap down. Keldeese is 2 laps down. David Woods 3. Andre is 3. And then Braden is 3 as well. But all in all, we have 31 trucks on the lead lap.
Bloodworth says, I'm going to go left down. I'll go ahead and get in there and try and get some more of my damage done. And maybe top off on some fuel. Who do we have the fastest lap of the race so far?
It's Travis George. Him and Bobby Grady both have a 21.94, but Travis must have him beat by a couple thousandths.
Yeah. There it is. All right, here. Watch Travis George take off.
In fact, I think they're the only ones to break 22 seconds.
Green flag, green flag.
Whoa! What's going on with my dream? Sorry.
Travis George going up on the high side. Oh, 25 with C-Bolt there. Shane Williams. Noah Till's working on KT on the inside. Looks like a good battle back here. Get into that some. Ooh, Shane Williams.
Caution, yellow
Really
flag.
went to the inside.
The 6 of James Edwards. Because that's going to be caught. That's going to be staged, you think? They're on 93.
5 laps are under a stage.
4. What do you think, Sean? No?
Are we under 5 laps?
We're right at 5. Yep.
Has to be under
They're on
5.
93. Yeah. Oh, they're on 90. I don't know if it happened at 94 or 93. Yeah, that's stage.
What was it,
Yeah, 'cause
96 or 98?
96.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep, we're
Yeah.
good. Try to watch the replay there. Okay, yeah, so 93 would be our stage left. Travis George, Everly. As soon as Travis George gets out, we're gonna have to talk to him for winning both these stages here. Definitely gonna be some good points for him.
Yes.
Looks like they're all getting tires. Hopefully Bobby's doing something a little different. No, Bobby's taking 2. If I was Bobby, I would have just took one side and start getting those positions. Instead, he takes 2 and he's going to be down in 17th, so that kind of sucks. But different strategies there. Maybe he's trying to get some little extra damage done.
You just wonder how much tire wear some
Well,
of
let's
these guys
find-
have
It's easy to find
with,
out. Let's pull Travis George in the booth here.
with as many
And we don't-
caution laps as we've had.
And we don't have to wonder.
Travis, you're up here in the booth with Sean and Bryce. Kind of curious, what kind of tire wear with the amount of caution laps we've had?
I'm not gonna lie, it hasn't really been the first stage because we had a little bit more green. It was a little bit more, but the second stage we didn't get that much. Not gonna lie.
Well,
Yeah.
stage 1, stage 2, winner. I mean, how's everything feeling tonight? I mean, you seem to really dominate the field, especially when you get out front.
It feels pretty good. I put a lot of time in trying to practice here. I'd like to get the W, but you know you can never count your chickens too early.
That is for sure. And it looks like you're back here in 10th. Looks like finally have a little bit of traffic in your way to get back up there to the front. Probably more than you've had all race. So it's going to be interesting, and we'll keep an eye on you as you work your way through the field.
Yeah, I just gotta try and stay patient.
That is key here on these short tracks. All right. Well, good luck, man. Maybe we'll get to talk to you here at the end.
Thanks, bud.
As a pace car ducks off. Looks like Zachary Tyler's got control of the field.
Yeah, Zachary Tyler and Josh
Josh
Rebel on the
Rebel,
outside.
he's got-
So we have Chad Bass that's just been up there all night, and Gregory has found his way up there too, and I think Nick's pretty quick out here. And we also have Chris
Yep.
Romano. Not only did he use lap back just a little bit ago, he's all the way up to 7th. And he was one of the faster ones, so, and Chris really needs a good truck finish too.
Oh, Randy held onto it. Oh, and Anthony Hall's spinning sideways. Caution's out.
New tires, I assume that was going to happen soon. These fresh tires just need a lap or two to warm up, but let's see what happened here. Well, it may have all been caused by a bunch of checking up of maybe Randy Post here, but let's see.
He just comes up off of 4 on that little lip.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought it was going to be some maybe slower trucks in a way, as they're 3 wide with Kian, and Drew almost hurt himself by going 3 wide there, and almost had nowhere to go with Anthony Hall. But it looks like Anthony Hall was able to have very minimal damage here. But who's we want? Why don't you bring up old Gregory Vadnais down there in Revolution?
Gregory. Gregory up here in the booth with Sean and Bryce. Having a pretty decent race so far. It's been a little challenging, but tell us about it. What do you feel? What are you seeing?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to save my tires. I spun them out. I saved an extra set. I'm actually on old tires right now, so as long as I could maintain mid-pack, I think I'd be happy. I know I'm not the fastest out here, but just trying to have a set of tires for the end of the race.
Hey, you don't have to be the fastest out there to win. Chris proved that last season out here on IRP.
He did. That
Yep,
he did.
So exactly why. Well, we see you up here, and now it looks like you're in a P4 right now. Seen you up here a few times, so just want to get you in the booth, and hopefully you stay up there, and hopefully we get to talk to you here at the end of the race, man.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
All right, thanks, Greg.
Yep.
Been with us, running mini series, ARCA and the series, I believe, or at least he was ARCA last season. Field's kind of turned a little upside down with those pit stalls, so we'll see how it plays out, as we don't have any more stages left. It's just here to lap 160. Randy Post has him a black flag.
Randy did.
Looks like, yeah.
Yes.
Yep, looks like he has one.
I wonder what he got it for. Probably passing under yellow.
I'm not sure.
He didn't ask for it.
Looks like we have Bloodworth that's only 1 lap down. We have Bolka and Keldees that are 2 laps down. So as we start here, Zachary Tyler, I believe, is on the point. He chose the inside here.
Green, green, green.
Ooh, a little door banging there right off the rip from Tyler and Rebel. Ooh, is he going to be able to save it? Ooh, there's a wreck in front of the field there as we're watching it live. Is a parking lot out there right now.
Yeah, that's a pretty big one there. I didn't get a chance to see. I just kind of heard it.
Definitely a parking lot. It is. The whole field was blocked there. But that happened right up front. Our 1 and 2. We got into it a little bit. I'm not sure if they got into it again with the camera angle we had, but we will check it out now. Go up to our blimp view here. We watch a little door bang there by those two. Looks like Zachary Tyler has a black flag now. Probably a 20X if I had to guess. Looks like Rebel here is tracking. And it looks like Rebel came down, if anything, a little bit. 29's tracking out. Just not enough room for the both of them right there. And just try to get back on. Josh Rebel, if you quit moving, there we go. After Romano was just working his way up, Travis George takes a lot of damage right there. He T-bones Josh Rebel. Gets Josh Rebel again. See if Chris was able to make it through. Dad Miller hit the wall pretty hard there. AT got some checking up. Bobby got a lot of damage there. There we go. Go to Bobby's view. See what this looked like in a cockpit. I'm sure this was fun. Bobby deep in the woods here when this wreck's going on. Doesn't really see anything going on. By then it's kind of too late. Yep. There's just nothing you can do about that. Limited view like that. Really hard. Try Trent Bestgrove there.
What's the incident? What's the incident number for penalty? Is it 16?
No, it's 20 for a drive-through,
20.
30 for a DQ.
20 for a drive-through. I think we might have someone. We do have a driver.
Zachary Tyler.
He's at
Trent Bestgrove. There we go, walking his way through the field there. Way to miss it all though. Maybe an X there, maybe not.
Green, green, green.
Oh, we're back at it. So much to watch there. Had to keep watching those replays. There's a whole lot going on there. But Chad Bass out front now. Oh no! Gregory got into it.
Yellow
Another
flag
one.
is out.
Definitely going to be some penalties tonight. See, Gregory has the outside here as Zachary Tyler here. Zachary Tyler Yeah, he wasn't fully clear. Maybe a little bit more room up against that wall could be given, but that's fine. Yep. Yeah, the Zach just definitely wasn't clear there. Some more. Chris was able, unfortunately, got in the back of Rebel there. Got a few more blacks for incidents. Zachary Tyler still needs to serve his. James Polka and Nathan Woods, it looks like. Bit of a rough race for these guys.
Yeah, it's been a challenge, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely one of the worst truck races we've had in a while.
Yes.
Does reminds me of Nashville 2 seasons ago, Fairgrounds.
That one was rough too.
That one was very rushed. We'll give it 14 cautions because I flew a not lined up caution. And our stage caution. So we're really at about 13 cautions so far. 100 and almost 12 laps down. Well, these guys, want a race like this. Just going to be a lot of X's, a lot of IPL.
Yeah, we've got a few incident points out there tonight. I got a couple guys that have done pretty good so far. I'm not going to say any names because I don't want to jinx them.
That's a good idea.
But I would like to see if we can get some good green flag racing here so we can call a race.
Definitely want it. I think everybody that went in pit very recently, like 9th and beyond, is going to be able to make the rest of the race. These other guys, these 4 up front are on about 24 laps, so they're probably not going to make it.
We got the pace car off here as we're getting ready to go green. Hopefully, be interested to see if these guys can make a long run here. Let's finish this race out. They can do it. I got faith right here. I don't know what 95 is doing.
Just trailing behind, and sometimes if you don't have that look left, look right button, you can't really see out your left there. But we do have Romano up there in the 5th, so I'm really looking to him. But of course, Chad has been quick all race. So.
Yellow flag.
Oh man!
Another Kyle Rogers. His truck is, I think his truck is just too damaged. Yeah, I think he was damaged going in the corner and just can't really keep it under him on that. Only involved one other person, light tap, so at least that didn't involve too many people there. Mr. Chad Bass, you're up here in the booth with Sean and Bryce. How you doing today?
Pretty good, man. Trying to stay clean.
just feeling good out front there. That's probably the place to be in this race.
Yeah, I got a little over aggressive there early at the first stage and spun myself out and just want to stay up here now. Got to watch this fuel mileage though. I'm close.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. You and a few others up front. On about a 27 lap stint, so goes green, probably can't make it, but I mean if these yellows keep happening then you may not have to go in again, so I'm sure you're okay with a few more yellows. Sure won't hurt your feelings much.
As long as I'm not involved in them, I'll be all right.
All right, well we just seen you up there most of the night. Really, you kind of been flirting around top 5, top 10 all night, so doing a heck of a job out there. Looking to see maybe you can put that thing in victory lane tonight.
We're going to try our best. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks. Were you in Superior Sim Sports?
Yep, Superior Sim Sports.
Right. Thanks, buddy. There we go, Chad Bass, our leader there, 38.
I got 43 laps left to go here.
Get them lined up with one to go here. Kyle Rogers with a meatball. Still have 3 guys to serve a penalty. Nathan Woods.
Yeah,
James
Zach was
Edwards.
asking about that. He's like, I can't. Zach was asking about it. He's like, I can't serve my penalty. It's like, it's not gonna. These caution laps aren't gonna count against you for serving your penalty.
Mm-mm. No, it is frustrating though.
It is.
But if he does get halfway through pit lane and a caution comes out, you can clear that then. I'm okay with that. That's fair enough.
This is a good race for these drivers to learn a lot. Like, you step away from a night like this, you're like, okay,
Yeah, let's reevaluate.
we can do this better. Exactly.
Green,
Yep.
green.
Oh, there we go. Going green.
It's only going to help the guys that stay clean coming IPL next week. There's going to be a lot
Yep.
of them on there. Here was Chris and Romano in 4th and 5th, but somebody's going to have to take down Chad Bass, and he's been quick. And here we have Bobby in 11th place, Anthony Hall in 12th,
Yeah,
Travis George in
And
13th.
George third. If this guys can stay green, we're going to see these trucks move up a little bit here.
We definitely will.
Got Drew Holler in right behind them, and look
Yep.
at someone we haven't talked about all night. Randy Post is finding himself in the mix a little bit.
Definitely a guy that I know was not looking forward to this track, and then there he is. If you just try to stay yourself out of trouble, make some pitch strategy sometimes, and you can find yourself right up there. Got a gaggle of cars right there with Bobby, man. There are a
And
lot of
Bobby and Travis and KT all right there. And Bobby looking to split the two. Woo-wee.
a lot of laps left. You don't have to do it all
Well,
right now. Take your time.
And Bobby and Travis, yeah, they're teammates.
Working on another quick guy of KT there, trying to work around him. Oop, I hear somebody in the wall there. Looks like somebody's
Oh,
penalty
the
card
14.
there.
Woo! Gian Fry, good save.
14 does have a black. Mason Woods
Does he?
still looking to serve his. Yes, he does. He may have just got it by going off track or trying to get in the pit there. He's going to have to pit soon. There he is. He's going to pit right now. Chad Bass up front. People hitting the wall. You can hear him hitting the wall every corner. I think it's another wreck, but these guys are just trying to hit that wall enough to make it a little bit bigger, a little bit wider of a track. Help all the other drivers out tonight. Chris Mono up in the 3rd now. Chris is doing just what he did last season, just enough to go ahead and sneak in and vulture a win.
Oh,
We're gonna start calling Chris a Jerome Bettis of football. Let Duke Staley do all the work, and Jerome
come in
Bettis
and punch
gets
it
all
in for the
touchdown. Yep.
half-yard run.
It'll be his new nickname.
3 carries for 6 yards with 2 touchdowns.
Or 4. Killed me in fantasy football years ago.
That was a long time ago. You're dating yourself now, sir.
Well, it's all right. When football was great again.
Yeah, it's not. It's still a great sport. It's not as good as it was 20 years ago. That's for sure.
So looking at the last times, though, Chad Bass is not. Running. A lot of guys are quicker than he is right now, and Bobby Grady is just as quick as Nick and Chris. So Nick and Chris are putting some good laps down themselves. Chris Romano, that is.
Well, yeah, these guys running some Running some laps now. Oh, Randy Post right in the back of Siebel. Siebel, good job. But that was Siebel came off. Siebel kind of slowed up there. Good job, Randy. Randy just backed out and just said, all right, we'll
Now,
gather
30
here.
laps. Now, I know he was worried about fuel, and I think if it stays green, that Chad is not going to be able to make it. I don't think Nick can make it. I don't know if Romano can make it. They're all on 41, 42 lap stints. And
Oh,
there's
yeah,
30
those
to
guys.
go.
Yeah, those guys definitely will have to stop.
Well, I mean, if they were clutching, you can make it a long way with all these cautions we've had. So, I'm really curious here. I want to see green flag runs just to.
Caution, yellow flag.
Zach.
Unfortunately, it looks like that was Shane Williams. Don't see too many others involved here, but now I'm curious on what the pitch strategy is going to be. Now they might be able to do a little something here. Looks like that Red Bull truck up high there along the wall. Oh, yeah, he's just going in hot. Looks like he turned in hard there. I thought he was getting her loose. Does get her right up on the wall. Yep, that's what it is. Yeah, he was just going in a little hot, caught up against the wall, trying to come off. Oh, and there it was. It wasn't even him. It was Zachary Tyler that got sideways. Looks like he might have blinked out, and then got Shane Williams sideways. Did get some contact. Is going to DQ Zachary Tyler and give a meatball to David Woods. Black flag Nathan Woods, and should be a 20x penalty on Shane Williams.
Wow. I know Zach has had a rough race tonight. I know he's had a few things over the comms. Oof. Sometimes you just can't stay away from it. Some of it's self-inflicted. Some of it's just wrong place, wrong time. That's short track racing. That's on all of us. It's not, it's on yourself. Sometimes you can find a way to get away from some of those. Sometimes you can't. But there are incidents that if you do everything possible, you can find a way to avoid it. There's also ones you can't. But I got to imagine if you get 24X, there's 4 or 8 of those you could have found a way to avoid them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely a few to not put yourself in those situations.
Yeah, you see it happening, see it coming. I mean, that last one, there was not much he could do on it. That's, wasn't he? I mean.
Oh, yeah. Chad Bass is certainly clutching.
Well,
off
here's.
his engine, so.
You got 25 laps to go. You got Bobby and Travis are about 28, 29 laps on their stint. So with this amount of cautions, they're good.
Yeah, I even think Chris is good, and Chris is on 40 laps. It's these 46 and 45 guys that are the first 3 up front. But I think with all these cautions, I think we'll probably be in good shape, and probably have a feeling we're probably going to see another.
Well, here's the thing: is you got Bobby and Travis have worked their way up into the top, 6, 7, 8, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, every
right
time
now,
I blink,
Bobby's.
there's Bobby there in 6th.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, but here we go. We're going green again. Oof, I wasn't quite ready. Caught me slipping. Bobby got a great jump. Gets right by
so
the
did Chris.
40.
Look at Chris go on the outside.
Yeah, Chris did.
Pastor Romano's going to get a good run on a Nick there for P2. I was just about to say, I just don't feel like Chris really has the pace tonight. But he's going to make me a liar right there, because he is hauling the mail there. Going into P2. He decided he wanted to race. Ooh, Bobby hits the wall pretty hard there. If there's battle for a lead, let me know. We're going to go back and look at some of these other guys back here. Bunch of guys racing here for about 15th.
I don't think Bobby wants to be up on that line, if I'm being honest, but he's going to try to make it work. Chris has moved his way up to second. Look at Chris. Just
Oh yeah.
been
That's what we
patient
were talking
all.
about how
Yeah.
fast he was, and he made a move on the first lap past Chris and Nick.
Yeah, then you have Travis and Bobby are kind of stuck here with drivers that are capable of carrying themselves. And, you know, yeah, Travis and Bobby have had the pace all night, but it's not like these guys are just going to move out of the way for him.
No, I think Chris just finally found his line because he wasn't really moving this quick.
Oh, someone just shot down the bottom of the track. I didn't see if they stayed. No caution. There it is.
Now Chris is going to start on the outside here. He might be able to
Oh,
get
Corey
him.
Moore.
Is it Corey Moore? Good. I'll be able to go to him. I didn't know who it was.
Oh, he just taps the 95 just barely, and it just sends him. I get to see that from Corey's perspective.
Well, we are rewinding it. We will get to see it here.
Let's see what find for the broadcast there.
Oh yeah, battling right next to Bobby there. Was having a heck of a race. He was probably in about the 5th or 6th position right here.
Yeah, Corey's in 5th. He comes up and his right front just taps the left rear corner of the 95 truck of Nick's. And man, did it shoot him. It hit that right front wheel just enough and probably shot his steering wheel down to the bottom of the track.
Really some big damage on that truck of Corey Moore. We'll watch this in the cockpit view. See it? Full speed
Yeah.
here. It just, as soon as he touched him, it just broke him loose.
Yeah, he just.
Looks like we do have some guys down in the pits, so. Alright, I think all these guys are going to be okay now on fuel. But now Chris starting on the outside, I'm not sure if that's where he wants to be or not. Chris. Chad, Chris, and Chris. But Weininger going to start on the outside here.
Yeah, Chad is shutting off like crazy. He's like, I can do this. Yeah.
Well,
man, he's been out there for 54 laps. What did we say on the green flag run? How much could they get? 50
like
laps, 48
50,
laps?
Yeah, it was like 50, 52,
Yeah.
something like that.
I mean, still has 17 laps to go. I just don't know how many of these laps have been green flag. Half of them, maybe less.
Maybe half, so that means he can get 70 laps out of his tank. So I think he'll be okay. I think all these guys are okay. But here we are. I mean, we're going to go green with what, 144 down, so we'll have about 16 or so. 15, 16 when we go green. Be nice if they can finish this out. Let's see, Chris. He needs. If Romano gets a good jump here, but well, you have Travis and Bobby right there too in the 5th and 6th. You have to be looking at the relative if you're those top two and be like, my goodness, the fastest two guys are coming. And we also have Anthony All right there as well.
Green, green, green.
Here we go, going green. Great jump for 38. Chris, not too bad. Chris found something like you said that last little green stint there. He's
I think he did because he is quick.
Yep.
Nick DeTraga looks like he hits the wall a little bit. It's going to let Bobby around, and Travis might get around. Noah Tills is trying to go low to get around Nick too. Nick might have lost 3 spots for sure too.
Oh, Travis into Bobby. Bobby
Yellow
saved it.
flag is out.
What happened behind?
No,
who
that
wrecked?
was it was that because they slowed down too much on the wall, and Bobby may have some pretty good damage there, so I'm not sure about saving it.
I know him and Travis got into each other. I didn't see what had happened completely.
That was it. His speed just dropped too low, I'm pretty sure, for the caution. team-on-team crime. That's what K&W does right there. Oh, yeah, that's probably pretty good damage for Bobby. Yeah, I think it just slowed him down too much, and that was the result of the caution there.
Oh, that's on Travis, though, don't you think? Oh, man, that's tough. Because Travis is trying to race his line. Bobby tries to throw it in a little bit to get some rotation into the corner.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's just definitely one of those racing deals, you know. Both trying to go for it, winding down. Both think they could be up front. Fortunately, they're right next to each other, have to race each other hard.
And their teammates in the same Discord chat.
It's a lively chat right now. Your team is doing well, though. You have Chris at P2. You have Bobby in 5th, Travis George in 7th, and who else is in their team? Randy Post. Randy Post was having a good day. Where is he at? He's in 15th. That's a heck of a day for them. See Kild's. Looks like he's back on the lead lap now. Looks like we still have 28 guys on the lead lap. Actually pretty impressive. But I guess the amount of cautions we've had, a lot of people are able to get a lap back.
I'm looking at Bobby's truck, and it doesn't look like it really has much damage.
I know he has some right front damage. I see it crickled in when he hit the wall. He hit that pretty hard.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does got right front damage. Wonder.
Yes, definitely has some right front damage there.
Chad just keeps saying thank you. I mean, I don't know his fuel. I wish I knew what his fuel calculator was right now. His fuel window.
It's fine. He's probably 8-9 to the good. It looks like Daniel Everly has a black flag. We'll have to serve that. Justin Shoemate has a 20 as well. Most likely, that's what these black flags are on my screen.
Yep.
So Everly was having a good run there. He's in 11th. Shoemate is in 19th. He's going to have to pit, go a lap down. But here we are. We're going to have 10 left. Are we going to finish here in the green here? Try to keep it below last season at the 25th caution here on IRP. 2 days weren't a fault. The others are. Chris has really got to nail this restart here. Got to get up beside him there. Yep, he does pretty good. Not bad. Already clear of that, but he wants a little high. Likes that high line. See Chad Pass pulling away from him right there, though. Looks like Chris gets a better run coming off of the corner.
And we got Drew and Anthony Hall right behind Travis George, so be interesting to see how these guys kind of finish up here. Like to see this finish.
Bobby with 10 left. I mean, it's pretty hard to win right now.
Yeah.
He just needs to try to maximize his positions.
Points. Yeah. Well, him and Travis both, because Travis won 2 stages. I think Bobby took second in the first stage, if I remember right. Yeah, he did.
Ooh, and Bobby's up in the wall.
Really tight.
Yep. He's just going in way too hot. I think he's getting excited, just kind of overdriving it a little bit. Or that damage could be an issue.
That wheel damage looks like Drew and John Shields.
All right, well that could change things up just a little bit. Yeah, John Shields.
28. Shields.
Shields going in. Oh, he just gets tapped by the 28. He gets tapped from the rear by the 28 there. Bailey Walker just gets into him. You know, these short tracks are just famous for that, of just getting into the back of the other guy.
Yeah, as you turn into, and it just spins you sideways.
Exactly. Let's go and get a roof cam here. See what that looks like as he's full speed here. Looks like Bailey's committed to that low line there. Yeah, I mean, probably definitely, you definitely got lit up in the corner like that a little bit more.
So right now, top 10, you got Chad Bass, Chris Weiniger, Chris Romano, Nick Tetraglia, Noah Tills, Travis George, Bobby Grady, Anthony Hall, Drew Holleran, and Trenton Bestgrove.
There's Trenton worked his way back up there. Kind of had himself
I
a little
think-
all over the place night, I think.
As messy as this night's been, I'm not surprised by our top 10 right now. I mean, if you talk to Chris, he'd tell you he's probably not the best short track driver, but we all know Chris does a good job at just finding his way to be there at the end of the race, right? He just finds a way. But Travis, Bobby, Anthony was great here. We expected Trenton to do well. Chad's showing us a little something. And I think we expected Chris Romano to do okay. 'Cause I mean, nice to see Chris up here in third right now. We didn't even know if he's going to make the race.
Oh, well, here he is, and he was just chipping his way at. I don't know if he's really ever had. I don't think he was ever in the back. He wasn't really ever up front until just, 20 laps ago. He's just been chipping away at 15th and 10th and just kind of staying around there most of the race. But here he is here at the end. Kind of what you need, you know. I don't think he was able to get stage points. No, he was one out of stage points in the first stage. Not sure, can't recall what he did on the second. But he is self-admittedly already knows he doesn't get a lot of stage points, so he really goes after these race finishes.
Well, something to watch for here. Bobby Grady has 19x right now.
Oh my. That is a scary deal.
Let's see if we can do a green-white checker here. Right?
Well, Bob Lee definitely needs that. Which would be a natural green-white checker.
Yeah.
Or after that, we're going to be in overtime. So here we go. Hopefully the last couple times around.
Getting ready to go green as pace car is in. Here we go.
Not as good of a jump for Chris as last time, but still should be able to clear Chris Romano. Oh no, Chris was able to stay on his bumper a little bit there. I think he backed off just a little bit. Bobby's falling back a little bit. Chris is on the bumper. May give him the old shove out of the way there.
Got Drew's going to look to throw it on the inside of Bobby.
Oh,
Bobby and Anthony Hall into each other once again. Uh-oh, Chris, what happened? Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Chris,
Oh, no. Those
Chris,
are our leaders. There's
yep,
not a
Chris and
Oh, we
him
hit
are
the...
running. Chris and him
We're
are
running.
Yep, there
This
we
is-
go. Bobby
this-
Grady
this
with
is-
a penalty and, yeah, a couple other people there.
Drew
It
Holleran.
looks like Chris
Oh, my
Romano,
gosh.
Nick Petraglia.
Is the race over?
There it is. The race is
It
over.
is.
Chris Mono, Nick Petraglia, Travis George. Yeah, let's go back and look at that. Him and Chris. I think Chris was just pushing a little bit too hard and he drove up on him, but Bobby did get his black flag, so as we'll put him way back. Top three to the broadcast waiting booth. We'll try to zoom in on these guys.
Yeah, I'm
here.
trying to sort all this out here.
It's going to be Chris, Nick, and Travis. Bobby's going to go to the end. Seabolt's going to go to the end. A lot of them got the blacks at the end there. Unfortunately, with that big wreck, they'll go to the end. They'll be the first ones to lap down. Looks like Chris ended up finishing 22nd. We'll see this. Chris going in. Yeah, I don't think that was a bumper on purpose. I think he just slowed down a little bit more than he thought he was going to. But then Chris tracked up there. Yeah, and by that time they were both in trouble. racing to the end now. And Chris Romano, though, gets his first win and locked in the playoffs. A little messy all around, but overall not too good finish there. Shame at the end. Those two got into it. They were quick. See if we got any of our guys in there. We do. We have our third place finisher. That Bryce Tucker. Where you at?
Okay, so third place was Travis George. Is he in there? He is in there.
There we go.
Let's go ahead and pull. Are you ready? We'll go ahead and pull Travis up in the booth here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Up in the booth with Sean and Bryce is Travis George. He had a heck of a race. He won both stages. Clearly had the pace all night. It was just a tough race to figure out how it was going to play out. I'm sure you would like to have some more green flag racing there to try to work your way through some of the traffic. Tell us about the race.
Yeah, I felt really good about the race. Getting the first 2 stage wins, I was like, okay, I could do this. I can work my way back up from 10th after that second stage, and then that wreck happened, and I had nowhere to go. There was a truck right in front of me. Had to go use the old faster pair, drop back to 30th, I think it was. And somehow, some way, I got myself back to 3rd. I feel if we would have had another green flag, like another caution, I would have been able to get the lead back again from those 2 guys because I had fairly better tires than them.
Yeah. Overall, though, that was a heck of a race from you in terms of just showing, your short track capabilities. I had mentioned in the podcast tonight that you were a driver to watch for. You and Bobby had the pace. I think you had a little bit better long speed run than he did. But yeah, a heck of a race from you.
Yeah, I just wish I could have pulled the dub off. It's my 33rd birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, man, to you.
Yeah,
I mean,
thanks, guys.
a heck of a race. I mean, you and Bobby y'all were the 2 to beat out there. Then both of y'all get caught up in some stuff. So, but then both of y'all end up making it through again.
Yeah, it was a lot of cautions, but you kind of expect that with short track racing. It always kind of happens.
Yeah, how do you feel like the guys raced besides the cautions? When we were on the runs, I mean, was everybody feel like they were giving room?
Yeah, it seemed like it was fairly decent. It's short track racing, so there's always a little bumping and banging, but nobody was running people over from what I seen or anything like what you get some days. So I feel like everybody kind of had an idea in mind to not wreck themselves and don't wreck anyone else.
Yeah, I think it was pretty clear that a lot of these guys may not got a lot of practice here because it seems like a lot on cold tires were getting loose, maybe getting
Well, that
on
was
the
a big
apron.
thing. I said to the guys, I'm like, I did a lot of practice here this week, guys, and make sure you take it easy on those cold tires because it'll send you, and you have no way of saving it. I don't know how I saved one. There was one there. Grady was like, save it, save it, save it, and somehow I kept it. I don't even know how.
Yeah, there was a few between the cold tires and the guys getting down on the apron on that flat spot, and then I just don't think they were slowing down quite enough since it's so flat there.
Yeah, I felt like I could get a good run down there, but you had to be real easy getting off the corner or else you'd be going for a ride.
All right. Well, so where were you in the point standings?
I think like 28th, so I should have a decent jump because I missed Daytona, unfortunately.
Yeah, and the 2 stage wins, and then a 3rd overall finish. I think you did pretty good for yourself. You'll jump up several spots,
only,
anyways.
6x, so I think I should keep myself off the IPL with 20x only between the 2 races. So.
Oh, 100%. I think you had to be under 49.
Yeah, so perfect. Good to know.
Yeah, if you did all the laps in all 3 races, but you said you missed Daytona. So.
Yeah, I missed Daytona. Yeah.
But here, either way,
Yeah,
with 160 laps here and only a 6x, that's going to help you dramatically. So that'll help you. Well, congratulations on a podium finish, and
yeah, thanks, fellas.
We'll let you go. One. Anybody you want to shout out?
Just you guys for putting all the time in with the league. You guys for doing tests here and there and getting knowledge back and forth to each other. And yeah, my wife for letting me come in here and do it.
Heck yeah, awesome, man. Well, Auto Club next week. Our tournament will start. I'll get the seedings out this week at some point to see who you're matched up against and how you feel about Auto Club.
I don't know. I've had some good runs there, so I want to say the last time we ran there, I was like in the top 5. So I feel pretty comfortable. I like those bigger tracks.
Right. Okay. Well, congratulations, and I guess we'll see you next week, and good luck to you, man.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, guys. Have a good
Yeah,
night.
great race, and happy birthday, Travis.
Yeah, thanks.
That was Travis George, our third place finisher, and clearly the truck to beat tonight. And unfortunately for him, he was only able to get third, but I think he'll take it, especially with those 2-stage victories. And we're going to go ahead and pull up our P2 finisher up here. Nick DeTraglia, you're up here in the booth with Sean and Bryce. Congratulations on that P2 finish. I'm sure it felt like a long night, but you hung in there and got yourself a second place finish. Tell us about it.
Yeah, man, it was a hard, interesting race. This track is difficult. I mean, it's just if you just make a little bit of an error going into the corner, you're just washed up, and then doing everything that you can to keep everybody behind you. Me and Chad flipped the stage, and we didn't have enough fuel to make it, and luckily all those cautions came out and it worked out. But yeah, it was good racing. I mean, I did everything I could to hold people up because my right front was gone. I burned it up. I don't know why, but I burned it up pretty good.
Well, did you know you were actually good at this track?
No. I mean, I like short tracks. Like, if you went, like, our team, we went through our statistics from last season, and I performed the best on short tracks, which I don't like. I would much rather be in my own halves, but they seem to be my friend, I guess.
I can understand that.
You ran 72 laps. Granted, how many of those were caution? How much fuel did you have left when the race ended?
I think we had like 6 laps left.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
yeah. You were plenty to the good. You were right, Sean.
I was saving a lot. I was clutching, turning the truck off. I was saving, but yeah, we had enough after all the cautions came out.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to
Auto
next
Club.
Week. Be a 2 mile. Be a nice little change pace. I like Michigan, so I would assume it's a little bit like Michigan. I don't think I've ever run a race there.
It is. It's just a little bumpier. Definitely bumpy on the backstretch, like going over speed bumps.
Okay.
But yeah, it is a fun track, for sure. But started 8th here, finished 2nd. I don't know where you were at in the points. You know about where you were in the point standings?
I didn't do so hot last week, so I think when I went into Kansas, I was 25th maybe, and I don't know where I dropped down to after that because I didn't do very well. I got wrecked out, and then so I don't know where I'm at, honestly.
Well, this is definitely gonna help you for sure. So I'm sure we'll definitely see you in the top 24 on the graphic. Curious to do these points and see where you fall. What?
I'm so worried about the IPL.
How many X's did you have tonight?
12.
12.
Or 14 maybe, 14 or 15.
That's a lot of laps. We'll see. I don't know how many X's you had before then, but if you did all the laps, you can have 49 within the first 3 races.
Should be close then.
Should be close. Well, yeah, I think after this race, there's going to be quite a few. So if you're not on the IPL, I mean, you'll probably qualify in the top 15, regardless.
There's a lot of fast guys out here. It's the front half of the field is very competitive. It's it surprised me a lot. Just these first 3 races, how good everybody is.
Well, yeah, realistically, you probably have 25 to 30 drivers in here that could win on any given Sunday. It's just a matter of the track, their fortunes, and how much work they put in.
Absolutely. I think we did a practice last night. We ran like probably almost 200 laps here. So we did our homework for sure.
Well, it definitely shows. I mean, Chad should have had a better finish. Him and Chris got into it there, kind of ruined each other's race, on racing. But I mean, with you two up there in first and like 4th or 5th, wherever you were, I mean, you could definitely tell who put the practice in, who's been on this track before, and who hasn't. So,
Seams. I learned something just right before the race. The seams, can't be on the seam going in the corner. You just shoot yourself up. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of guys that didn't know that, I think, because there was a lot of guys on cold tires that got loose, and then a lot of guys that were down there on the seam where it's so flat, and they came up off it and kind of lost it. So, it seemed like that's where a lot of the incidents were. Other than that, anybody you want to shout out to, man?
Team, just always working hard together. Good group of guys we got. And then my wife and my family, everybody's watching. You guys putting on a good series. This is awesome. Said it before. This is only my second podium, so I'm hoping to get a lot more.
Heck yeah! Then the other one was in ARCA, right? So this is your first podium here in the truck. So, I mean, that's a way to move up. Show these guys, all you ARCA guys can come up here and race too.
And you're setting the example by putting the work in, and you get the results from it. You guys went and put the work in, and you got the results. It's not coincidence.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
So
it's a lot of hard work, man.
It is
for this stupid game.
It is. Hey, let me tell you, to win this league or any league really, but mainly with this truck series where there is probably 15 guys that I could probably pick that I wouldn't be surprised could win the series, and to be there at the end to win it or even get into playoff is a big accomplishment because, like you said, there are some fast competitors in this series. So,
yeah.
Well, congratulations on your P2 here. Hope to see you again next week and maybe up there in a podium, but then we'll have our tournament that starts next week too. So again, excited to get that done and see who's everybody's going against.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So, all right.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
Yep. See ya.
Seems like a nice chill
All right.
guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to have him up in the booth, and great finish. And you see, he talked about the practice he put in, and it shows. So great job.
100%.
Way to finish race, Nick. Let's go ahead and get our race winner up in the booth here. Chris Romano, you're up in the booth with Sean and Bryce. Heck of a finish. Just have to say, hey, you made it. And we didn't even know if you were going to race tonight, and here you are with the victory.
Oh yeah, I was downstairs. I rode it off. I was ready to go to bed, and and then they came upstairs. I tried it one more time. I was able to log in, and everything worked great. I hung out in the back for the first 30 laps, I'd say, just to be safe. I didn't want to ruin anyone else's race, but seemed good. At one point, John Shields was behind me. He's my teammate, and he told me that it looked good. So I'm like, all right, let's go. So, yep.
Well, you have this win you need to dedicate to our race control, Bryce Tucker, for messing the session up and giving you that extra 20 minutes to figure out your internet.
This is very true. I think it's more giving the technician time to figure out what's wrong with the internet. That is very true. So thank you.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, the way it was going, I don't think because you weren't gridded yet, and we were about to go green before we had our little incident. So we had to remake the session real quick. But it was glad you were able to get in. I hate seeing a quick driver, no fault of your own, not be able to get in and race. So that was good. And then, like you said, had some trouble. How was it having to being in the back, a lap down, and working your way up front, or did you just do a pit strategy and jump about 30 spots?
Like I said, I was hanging in the back for, I'd say, 30 laps, just feeling out the internet and making sure it wasn't going to drop again. But there were a lot of cautions, which definitely helped. I worked my way up to, I think, 19th, I'd say. And then one of the restarts got rear-ended and spun out. So I had to go down the pits, use my fast repair, start on the back again. And then talk to my teammates, John Shields and Greg Vadney, and we just decided to just take rights one time and got us up to around 20th, and then I went pitted again, took rights again, and got up to the front. And we were short on fuel. I'm sure you guys probably figured that out too, but the cautions definitely helped. I think I ended with about 6 laps left. So, yep.
Yeah, it seemed exactly what the other guys had left when they were saping, and y'all were about on the same strategy. So, Well, we have Auto Club next week. Also, the start of our tournament for that. So, how you feeling about Auto Club? We'll get there before we get on our break.
I'm feeling good. I love the 2 mile/mile and a half tracks. But in the truck, I haven't really ran it that much. I feel like it's going to be a little more full throttle versus the Cup car, but definitely think it's going to be a lot of fun. Just got to find that line that works best for you and stick with it and save some tires and go from there. But it's going to be a good time. I'm ready for a track that has a little bit more space. This track was a little stressful at sometimes, but
It definitely was.
yeah.
It was a tough one to put right here, third, when you know we're gonna have full fields and a really tight track. But I think it'll show these guys on kind of what, as a group, all these truck guys need to work on a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. This track, me and my teammates were practicing, and I like this track a lot. It's fun. It's a lot of different lines you could run. It's weird that the outside is actually pretty fast here for a short track, and like I said in the interview earlier, just running the inside, clipping that apron, I feel like that was probably maybe diamonding the corner, get a bunch of speed that way. So it was a definitely fun track, but a little tight, but yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, anybody you want to shout out before we let you go?
Yeah, shout out my mom, my dad, my sister, and her boyfriend. They tuned in to watch the interview. They were watching the race earlier. And then obviously you guys for putting on the broadcast. Appreciate that. And 95, he was running me hard. I really think I didn't have anything left in my tires because of how hard the 95 was running me. But when I saw the 2 liters get into the trailer on the last lap, sort of worked in my favor. But yeah.
How excited were you when you seen that?
I was more nervous than anything because I was like, okay, don't mess it up. But no, it was good. I came out of 4, didn't spin out, and saw that checker flag, and it felt really good. So, yeah.
Well, as we do here in HVRL Truck Series fashion, 3 races, 3 different winners. We normally go to about race 6, 7, or 8 before we finally get a duplicate winner. So those stats don't look good for you, but yeah, maybe Auto Club is it, and congratulations on your first win here at HVRL. Can't wait to get that checker flag next to your name, where you can sport that in the Discord the rest of the season, man.
Great. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks, Chris.
Yep. Thank you.
Good job, Chris.
Have a good night.
All right, let's go over the results here. Here we go. All right, our results. We'll go over the top 18 here. In first place, Chris Romano. Second place, Nick DeTraglia. Third place, Travis George. Noah Tills. Randy Post ended up getting a 5th place finish. Look at that. Josh Revel, Aaron Boat. Great finish on those. Brad Dorr in 8th. Nathan Murray in 9th. Justin Shoemate 10th. Kel Deese 11th. Dustin Bloodworth 12th. Shane Williams 13th. Bailey Walker 14th. Thad Miller 15th. KT McCann 16th. Drew Holler in 17th. And our truck series points leader right now in 18th, Trenton Bestgrove. I feel like some of these guys that missed are up top, then it's kind of the guys that were in the bottom of the points are up here in this top. So I think it's just going to tighten all of our point standings up really close.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting with the IPL list because we had a lot of X's tonight, and then you had Daytona week 1. So really a tough stretch of races, the first 3 races to start the season in terms of, trying to stay clean. But it also helps sharpen these guys, right? Make these guys a little bit better overall in the long run. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting start to the season. We'll see how the IPL list looks after everything's added up.
Definitely. Well, we appreciate all you guys joining. Sorry for the mishap there in the beginning. And join us tomorrow for our Cup Series race at Rockingham. That's going to be an interesting one.
A lot of fast drivers on a very fun track.
Well, fun is mine and your difference of fun is a big
I enjoy
difference,
it.
I think. So, well, Yep, congratulations to all those drivers, especially the podium, and Chris on his first HVRL win. And we'll catch you next time.